Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
I tried to fight all through the night, deep in the heart of Texas. The trailer park is nice and dark, deep in the heart of Texas. That drinks his brew and he spits his chew, deep in the heart of Texas. The TV blares, but no one cares, deep in the heart of Texas. Here we go!
Hey, everybody. Welcome to
King
of the Hill
wah,
Podcast.
wah.
I am Mike, and that is Rusty.
And I'm Rusty.
He is Rusty. Rusty, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
It's a That Ain't Right Friday. On these, we do different little things sometimes.
Yep.
And I certainly have something for you.
Okay.
So I have a voicemail here that I'm going to play.
Okay.
And then the folks that are watching the stream are going to get an example of what we're talking about.
Alrighty.
But here we go.
I'm no longer visible.
Oh,
I guess it's because you're pulling
take you
something
up?
up. Maybe, I
Oh,
don't know.
Maybe. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
I'll put it on in a second.
No, you're good. I just didn't
You're
know
up
that
there
it would
now.
do that, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Mike, Rusty, what's up? It's your boy Evil Ringo. I'm currently calling en route on my mail truck. Just wanted to reach out with a question for Mike. When is the next episode of Satan Cinema coming out? All right, catch y'all on Sunday. Bye.
That's a funny story about that. Okay, so everybody, the guy, Evil Ringo, is actually, he's from the town that we're from as well. He's in Waco. And he said the way that he found our podcast was a random Twitch button on a website. There's a website where you hit a random Twitch button and it takes you to a random one viewer person. And it's like a discovery tool to find new streamers and stuff like that. Well, Evil Ringo had pushed the button and he had come across Satan Cinema, which was a movie review podcast that Mike had done, where he would dress up as Satan.
It's really kind of hard to
review
believe
movies.
that anybody found this, but
You should bring it back. I think we should do. I think we should bring it back where you dress up as Satan, and that could be the redneck. That could be the hillbilly horror, and it's you dressed as that.
it's definitely me.
I think it's about the same thing, right? Canadian. It's all Canadian.
It's all Canadian. That's awesome.
So I would let me just fast forward through this a little bit. So I would play a movie, and generally something that didn't have a copyright on it,
Yeah.
and then I'd just sit there and make fun of the movie the whole time. So this was mostly a how do I stop sharing this stupid screen? There it is.
That's awesome.
This
I
was
love that.
this is basically It was a COVID thing, right? And so I
Yeah.
would sit at the house. I'd put a green screen behind me. I'd dress up in this dumb little devil costume, and I would make fun of movies for about 2.5 hours.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, the only problem with that is, man, did I not build in pee breaks. I had to pee all the time. So,
so you just sat there for
I'd
2
just
hours
sit there
holding your
and
piss.
just be like, yeah, this is
it
terrible.
kind of
This
works.
is terrible.
It kind of helps the
Yeah,
character,
it
though,
does.
doesn't it?
It does.
It's like method acting.
And-
You're torturing yourself kind of just to get through it.
And I really don't know. I don't know why I quit, and I don't know where the voice came from.
we could still do that.
Hey, everybody.
That
how
could
you
be
doing?
an element of hillbilly horror.
Yeah, it could. Absolutely. You can bring on Satan every once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be
We
Satan
may do
pop
that.
up.
Anyway, thank you, Evil Ringo, for doxing me to everybody. But that's
Yeah, we
it's
appreciate
fair,
that, and
fair.
that is. I always like hearing how people found our podcast.
That was a big
and
one.
that
to me.
is
when that
pretty
came
unique.
when that
That's
came in
pretty
the other day,
unique.
I was like, oh dear God. Yeah.
That's
so
pretty unique.
hey, here's a lesson for you kids. The internet keeps everything. Just letting you know.
It's all
Just remember.
there. So if you would like to see Mike dress up as Satan and review movies, Google Satan's Cinema with
Satan
an S.
Cinema. Yeah, and don't take offense to anything I said, please. And there is one other thing.
And if you do take offense to it, call the hotline.
Dude,
What's the
please
number?
call it.
What's the number? I
Call
want to hear
the-
what they got to say. Yeah.
Shit. Call the.
If you're offended by anything Mike has said in the last 2-3 years,
Call. I have scrubbed a lot. Call the hotline at 254-271-4007. Now, let me show you one other thing here, and it's
that was
kind
beautiful.
Of, huh?
That was beautiful. Satan Cinema. That was a
okay.
great
It
idea.
was all right. We did it all right. Bros, foes, and no, I typed in hoes.
Bros, hoes, and foes.
Heroes. Okay, so in Bros, Foes, and Heroes, that is a show that I do currently. And
Good show. It's probably the only other podcast I listen to that y'all actually
Really?
create as much. Well, I mean, I listen to a little bit of everything, but one that I listen to every episode of is probably that one. Yeah.
Well, let me show you
I'm
this.
actually a
real
few
quick.
episodes behind because I've not been driving, so I haven't been listening to as many podcasts.
We just
I
started.
keep up with it.
We just started doing video.
I love it.
And so here's what it currently looks like. So I've kind of come full circle here. I'm wearing another devil mask, talking about Hellboy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's a
There
really
you
good one
go,
too. Y'all are
boys.
doing great. Y'all are
Yeah,
killing
if y'all
it.
want to check out Bros, Foes, and Heroes, I'd appreciate that too. That's
Yeah,
great.
y'all's YouTube is smashing.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We're gonna hit 10K subscribers soon.
Very soon.
Yeah. All right. So today on That Ain't Right Friday, because this is a King of the Hill podcast.
It is.
We're gonna
Believe
talk,
it or not.
We're going to talk about 10 guest stars you didn't know appeared on King of the Hill. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a disclaimer because you know about almost all of these, I would imagine. But this is Justine Kramer, I believe, Kraemer. She wrote it July 29th, 2024 for Collider, which is a pretty good website. They're very unscammy. So we're going to count down from 10. Number 10 is Alan Rickman as King Philip.
Which we went over him recently. We
went
just
over
covered
that.
him.
Yep, he was in Joust Like a Woman. It goes on to tell you about this stuff. It says, it is fun watching Hank in particular get increasingly frustrated with this man as he becomes more unhinged. King Philip gives Hank the opportunity to showcase what a great husband and father he is in spite of all
Those
his
flaws, yeah.
And that is
Good
a good one. And Alan Rickman, honestly, he's got a great sense of humor.
I agree.
And if you don't know him from Harry Potter, then I'm not sure.
Well,
what
not
you're
only
doing with
that,
your life.
he's Snape from Harry Potter, but he was also the villain in Die Hard as well.
Oh yeah.
And
The one that fall?
yeah, he does the
On the
fall.
green screen
Yeah,
fall.
and the green screen fall. So there's a bunch of stuff that
Hans
he's done.
Gruber.
He's Hans Gruber. He's definitely a very well known English actor in England as well.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy.
He's a good guy. Great
Number
guy.
9.
Rest in peace, to Alan Rickman.
There
Yeah,
you go. Well, he's not funny anymore. Well,
was
they put him in his,
posthumously funny.
well, they put him in his coffin. Kind of funny. Number 9, Brendan Fraser. He was David Kalaliki.
Yeah, Kaliki Akalele.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that episode. I also like Brendan Fraser, who had a great comeback with The Whale.
I never watched The Whale. Was it good?
Oh man, you
Really?
talking about a movie like it's? I watch a lot of movies, so whenever a movie like hits you,
Yeah.
it's got to be good because
Yeah.
you consume a lot of movies, and a
I
lot
do.
of movies have emotional stuff, and like I'm really unaffected by a lot of that stuff in movies.
Yeah.
But whenever a movie does manage to pierce that wall, it's Yeah, it's a good one. That's definitely a good movie, The Whale.
Speaking of movies, let me finish this real quick.
Yeah.
This
I just
entire
watched a couple movies
storyline
myself.
is ultimately effective because it showcases the strengths of the Hill family and how much they are willing to help those around him. Because Peggy does try to blindside this kid, and-
Yeah, that's
and
all it
help
is.
him
It's,
with that stuff.
Them helping him develop and not realizing that he doesn't learn a certain way that everybody else learns.
So
you know?
you're talking about movies. I don't know if I mentioned this, that my wife and I went through all the Conjuring movies recently.
No, I don't think you mentioned that.
We watched all of those. I will say that Annabelle Comes Home is my favorite of any of them
Okay.
because it's very simple. It's a slasher babysitter movie.
Isn't The Conjuring the one where she's like hovering above the bed or whatever?
No,
which one's that?
This is you're talking Exorcist.
Oh, Exorcist.
This is it's about the Warrens.
Okay.
The Warrens were a couple that you will see in any kind of spooky shit where they were doing an investigation or something.
Yeah.
These people would go out and con you out of your money by coming in and telling you you had a ghost. But in these movies, they are like action heroes. They can lift things and throw things and do big stuff and fight the devil and all kinds of
That
things.
sounds crazy.
Which never happened. And I'll tell you, the Conjuring 1 is fine. It's fine for a movie. It's not particularly scary to me because it seems like one of those, the studio pumped it out kind of thing. And they take a lot of the scary edge off of it that way. But Conjuring 2 and 3, those are complete garbage. Because you get to a certain point in these movies and they turn into Lifetime movies because everybody's like, oh, thank you for saving me. Oh, I love you. Oh, this is just like family. But I'm like, what the hell just happened to this movie? Like we were fighting the devil like 5 minutes ago, and now everybody's hugging in the back of an ambulance. I mean, it's just
I
didn't like it.
I don't
Left a
like
bad
that
taste
either.
in my
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah. It was like it's like movies that have weirdly placed sex scenes.
That's true.
There was a man. I want to know what movie it was I was watching, but I literally got pissed off at a sex scene because I'm like, you're in an apocalyptic scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You're both starved. You haven't eaten in days, and the only thing you can think of is fucking.
Having sex.
Like y'all have sweat pouring down your back. You stink. You haven't bathed in 5 or 6 days.
Gross.
You haven't eaten. You haven't drank nothing. Where's the energy coming from? And I'm just like,
No thanks.
this is so weird that y'all put this in here right here. Also, for movies that I've watched, talking about movies, I watched the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says. All the critic crap, woke this, woke that. That
Thought
was
it was
a
great.
decent movie.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I like the fourth wall being broken.
Dude,
That's what I like. I like
it's
when
a freaking comic book movie. People need to let up a little bit on this stuff. It's
Yeah.
not The English Patient.
Well, they forget
this is
that
Deadpool Wolverine.
most art comes from liberals.
Mm.
Most people that are creating art are liberals.
Yeah, I'm
So
not getting into that with you.
I don't want to get into that
It's
either.
a whole
But
different thing. Yeah.
But most comic book people that are doing it are, most of them have liberal track records. But other than that, the movie was great. The movie was awesome.
I didn't really
The
see a
very
lot of-
first
I didn't
scene
really
was
see a lot of
badass.
woke stuff in it.
Well, they
What
say
are they talking
that
about? Lady Deadpool?
No, they're talking about Wolverine and Deadpool's like kinship. They say it was like homoerotic or something.
Oh, you're talking about Wolverine and Deadpool?
yeah.
Who cares?
They say it's like some homoerotic thing going on between them.
Whatever.
I didn't feel that or see
I
that.
didn't see that either.
But
People
my
are just looking
favorite,
for shit.
yeah, I think that's what it is. My favorite scene of that movie though is it's the beginning scene where he
Oh,
uses
yeah. He
Wolverine's
uses his bones,
his
to kill
skeletons
people.
to
Yeah.
kill everybody and
It's
wipe everybody out. He said,
fantastic.
"I won't use my weapons." He's like, but
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Yeah.
And he went out there and nunchucked with his kneecaps and stuff.
All right, number 8, Jason Bateman. He
Oh,
played
Bateman, yeah.
Dr. Bradley Leslie. I did not remember this one, but it is an episode called the Peoria Act.
The Patriot Act.
Patriot. Sorry, I'm so stupid. So it's like Patriot Act, but it's for a dog.
So this must have been post. This must be an episode that we haven't even gotten close
No, we haven't
to
gotten
yet.
to it yet because
Yeah, season 9,
ninth
episode
season, yeah.
6. Yeah,
It says Hank is charged with caring for a cat, which is outside his comfort zone as a dog lover. Hank meets Dr. Leslie while caring for his cat and finds that the veterinarian keeps trying to upsell Hank on the cat's care.
Oh, that's that one where he gets the soldier's pet. He's in that soldier's pet program, and he gets the dude's
Oh.
cat, and the cat ends up just being an absolute piece of shit
It
cat.
says at the end, Dr. Leslie also gives Hank to showcase how much. Oh, never mind. Dr. Leslie ultimately does the right thing and redeems himself after focusing on cheating patients out of their money. I am a big fan of Jason Bateman. I like the stuff that he does. I love his attitude. I liked Ozark quite a bit. Saw Jason Bateman for the first time probably in 84, 85, something like that. He had a situation comedy as a kid called It's Your Move. And he was just kind of a jackass in it as a kid and very smart, but, too smart for his own good, kind of Ferris Bueller kind of thing. And I really enjoyed that show, but that was the first time I saw Jason Bateman.
Yeah, no,
I've
Jason
watched him
Bateman's
ever
great.
since.
Uh,
There's nothing better than those first 2 seasons of Arrested Development.
That's the first place I ever saw him was Arrested Development.
So
It was a good show.
So very good. Horrible Bosses is pretty good. I like him in those. But Ozark was his swan song. I mean, that is the best. Okay, number 7, Snoop Dogg, Alabaster Jones. I think we all know this one. Season 5 episode, Oh Yeah. Alabaster Jones believes Hank is also a pimp who has stolen Tammy, who is Renee Zellweger, who I believe comes up here in a second, as a customer sales associate at Strickland Propane from him, blah, 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 blah. It says they help Tammy get the new start that she wants and all that. We all know about Snoop Dogg being on there. We've talked about it
Yep,
multiple
Snoop Dogg was on
times.
there. He was, and it's funny because he's a white pimp with the name Alabaster, which
Alabaster
Alabaster is
Jones.
a shade of white. So that's pretty funny.
Then we have at number 6, Jennifer Aniston. She plays Pepperoni Sue. Looks like, let's see, season 7, so we haven't gotten there yet. It's on Queasy Rider. In this episode, Sue and her husband, Lumpy, want to have a recommitment ceremony to make for the shoddy wedding they had years prior, in which the wedding gifts were buttless pants and a bottle of tequila. While Queasy Rider is not among King of the Hill's more important, memorable episodes, Aniston's voice talent really got shined here and displayed that she had more range as an actress. I don't remember that one, and I certainly don't remember anybody named Pepperoni Sue. But
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
that
looking forward
one
to
either.
it.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's next season. All right, number 5, Laura Prepon. Do you know who she is?
Laura Prepon
She's
is the redheaded
Yep.
Scientologist.
Well, she's from the 70s show.
She is from the 70s
Yeah,
show.
and then she was in
yeah.
Orange is the New Black. She guest starred as a peer counseling.
She's cool. I like her.
Yeah, she is. Peer counseling advisor April. So she was April. That was her only name in here. Her character in King of the Hill teaches a peer counseling class at Tom Landry Middle School, or TLMS for those who know. Bobby and his friend initially take April's class to speak to girls. It says at the end, April is relatable in that she is so overworked and under stress that she cracks under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that one either, but
Yeah, I'm not. That's
let's
the
see,
one I
does it
haven't
say
seen in
what
a while.
season that is? It does not. Huh. Well, she's in there at some point, guys. Look for her. All
Laura
right.
Prepon.
No.
That's what you're talking about, Laura Prepon?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's see. I can tell you what episode it is. Let's give me just 2 seconds.
While April
Laura
is another example of a
Prepon.
character who appears so briefly, she evidently has an impact on Bobby in particular. She acts as a mentor to Bobby for a time. until she
Yeah.
becomes-
That's
Okay, there we go.
what the hell episode? Talking Shop is
Okay.
is the name of the episode.
Okay.
Let me get the season. Hold on.
We have not gotten to it because I do not remember
No, I don't
any
either.
of that.
Talking
As
Shop.
far as like talking to girls.
Season 8,
and stuff
episode
like that.
22.
Okay.
That's what it
All
is.
right.
Yeah, my bad. Took me a little while.
Okay, number 4, Lucy Liu. She is Tid Powell Susan Newsenphone. Lucy Liu was Connie's cousin. We have we done that one? I think we've done that one, right? If we haven't, it's coming up quick because I do remember this episode in particular. Because is this not the one with the meth? Is there meth in this one or some kind of
Meth.
drugs? It says.
Oh yeah. Bobby. This is the episode where Bobby makes the meth lab. She
Mhm.
tells him how to make meth, and Bobby makes meth and blows the whole damn
Yeah.
cafeteria to smithereens. That's a crazy ass episode. You got to think about that. Like, it's an adult animated sitcom, yeah, whatever. But you're talking about a 10-year-old kid manufacturing methamphetamine inside of the cafeteria
Yeah.
in a science lab.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Says watching Tid become increasingly untrustworthy throughout the episode demonstrates just how well-adjusted Connie is.
Yeah.
Tid also gives Connie and Bobby a chance to showcase how strong their friendship is. Number 3, Kelly Clarkson was on here as herself.
Kelly Clarkson. Wow,
Uh,
what a name.
she's
You
the
know,
one
she's becoming a regular old Ellen DeGeneres. It's like the new wave of talk show hosts are better than ever, I think. I really like Kelly Clarkson, and I like Drew Barrymore being TV hosts. You know?
Oh, yeah?
Like the talk show thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. They just seem
Drew Barrymore came here
real
and did her show
personable people.
one time.
Yeah, she did it right over there. Yeah.
over at the,
Right over there at the silos. Did you go to that? Did you
At
check
the
that out?
silos.
Did you check that out when she was
I didn't
here?
go to that. No.
Yeah.
Hey, little known fact for you guys. You know, we
Good on
live,
that.
we live in Waco, Texas, and we've got the Fixer Upper folks here, Chip and Joanna.
Yeah.
The silos are literally like right here.
Didn't they just get?
It was $50,000 in back taxes they had to pay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Damn.
But
How?
that's nothing to them.
I know it's
they
nothing
put it on
to
a
'em.
credit card.
I know it's nothing to them, but how do you get behind $50,000
You just
in
don't pay
taxes?
it. You
with
got
millions?
somebody who's shitty. I don't know. But
Well,
I will,
hire me. I'll pay your taxes. Your taxes are not 50; they're 70.
I will tell you over
take
at
20 for
the.
myself.
This is probably 2-3 years ago over at the silos. Somebody broke in and shot a goat right there in the yard.
Shot a
a
goat?
goat.
What?
Shot it right there and left it. Yeah,
I think they were trying to send a message.
And then there was a lady that went
They
in
were
there and
definitely message sending.
she hit her head on a paper towel dispenser and tried to sue them for all the money they have. Kelly Clarkson is herself in this. She is on King of the Hill. She appeared inside Bobby's imagination when Bobby attends the school's quiz bowl. He realizes he does not know as much about popular culture as he thought. Bobby imagines Kelly Clarkson reading the names of celebrities off of lists in rapid succession while causes Bobby to faint while in the grocery store. Clarkson does what she does best in King of the Hill by showcasing her incredible voice. The episode is a valuable lesson for Bobby as he learns to keep his commitments and to persevere in the face of difficulties. So there you go. She is number 3. Number 2,
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow. She plays Amy Pittman.
And this is the one that where Dale goes in and he's firing every single body.
Yep.
That's a good episode.
She is
I
the-
really think it shows the range that Dale has as a character.
I love the way she does her voice in this one. She's like, "Oh yes, I need you to go fire Bob," or what? You know, it's just
Go
very,
fire
very.
Bob, please.
By the way,
Yeah,
Lisa
I see what you're
Kudrow
saying.
in the newest version of Time Bandits. You remember the movie Time Bandits?
The movie Time.
It was directed by Terry Gilliam, one of the guys from.
Oh
Monty
yeah, I
Python.
know what you're talking about.
It's
Yeah,
all little people.
Yeah.
And they go through time like stealing stuff. John Cleese is in it. There's a bunch of the Monty Python people in it, but there's also a bunch of actors in it. It was a fantastic movie. It was fun. I remember what theater I saw it in, which important movies to me. I always remember where I saw it for some freaking reason. I can't remember how to get home, but I can remember that. Anyway, this one is redone, and it's a series with her as the leader of the team, and it's all directed by Taika Waititi, or however you say his name.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
and it's got the tall one from Flight of the Conchords, Jermaine Clement, in
Yeah.
it as well. So, I'm looking forward to watching that.
Speaking
That
of
should be cool.
Australians.
No, New Zealand.
Oh yeah, they're from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Amy is the office worker that sets Dale up to fire everybody. We've already done that episode. And then number 1, Gwen Stefani as herself. We all know about that one where No Doubt shows up and plays. We've done that one recently. Kidney Boy and Hamster Girl Love Story. Can you come up with any others? Who else has been? Well, I mean, you can think Willie Nelson,
Dale Earnhardt. Didn't
Dale
he have
Earnhardt.
like a little voice on there? Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon,
Brooks and
race
Dunn.
over there? Brooks and Dunn.
Who was the one that stole Peggy's song?
Randy Travis.
Randy Travis.
Willie Nelson.
The guy from ZZ Top.
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill.
His voice made an appearance. He didn't make an appearance.
Troy
as Vince
Aikman
Gill.
was
Troy
on
Aikman.
it. If you want to believe in such, you could say Tom Landry's voice is in it. It's not really him,
It's
but
not really
it
Tom
sounds
Landry.
like Tom Landry.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of like when Boomhauer used Vince Gill's voice for song. You
That's true.
know,
Blue
Blue
moon
Moon of Kentucky, keep on
shining.
shining. They just released another Elvis CD. For whatever reason, I don't know why you would need another one. There's 6 songs on there, or 6 CDs
What
worth
is
of
it?
music. I think it's just another greatest
another
hits
one of those greatest hits.
compilations where they remaster it with the latest technology. That's what they've done pretty much with most of his songbook. Is
Sure.
every update is updating with whatever the new technology or remastering processes is. So I think it's just a remaster of a bunch of old songs. Blue Moon of Kentucky is the second song on the first album. That's the only reason why I brought that up.
I remember when those. Do you remember the big box sets, Elvis? They were like long and skinny like this. And they had a bunch of CDs in them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I remember
I
that
was-
for sure. Yeah, I remember all that.
I was running a record/comic book/music/whatever else.
Whatever
store
else you
at
could
the
put in
time.
it. Yeah.
And those came out. I remember I got them at cost, and I thought I was hot shit. So I got
Hell
both
yeah.
of those things, and they're up in my attic, I think. Now.
I think I'm hot shit because I still have all of my mom's Elvis records from when she was a teenager.
Oh wow, yeah.
So
well, you know, I've got.
I have
those-
records that were released while he was still alive.
I've got those Elvis ones that my
Oh,
parents
the
brought
bootlegs?
over from Taiwan.
Those are
yeah.
still cool. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool. The bootleg vinyl thing. That's
Yeah.
neat as hell.
They're cool looking. looking. They're all different colors and stuff. They're
Yeah.
illegal, but they're all different colors.
Well, are they still illegal or was? I don't know. We might be quiet. We're
We're
gonna get
probably
sued.
nah. We're not getting sued by anything. Who are we getting sued by?
I don't know. The millennium. What is
don't
it?
sue
The
us.
Digital Millennium
Digital
Millennium Act, whatever it is. The
Coalition.
DMCA. Yeah, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
All right, guys, that is it for us on a Friday.
Yeah, that is
Remember
it.
to check out Patreon if you can. There's a
Yeah,
$3
check it
a
out.
month tier. Really help us out quite a bit. You don't believe how much $3 can help. Remember on Mondays we do Spotify video, we do YouTube video. On
YouTube back
Fridays,
up.
yeah, on Fridays we do audio. Also, when we come and record, usually on Sundays, we'll do a live stream like this. If you want to join us, that's great. You can see us as we do these things, and then you can go throw up later. I think that's it, right? Is that it?
That is it.
Oh, we got a live show. We got a live show coming.
We got a live show coming up. Michael, get us the dates for that.
Yeah, I don't have them on me right this minute, but it's in a couple of months.
And,
I think it's October.
Stickers coming soon.
Yeah, I need to send out the stickers.
We're getting those sent out
It's all my
ASAP.
fault. All my
Yeah, we're
fault.
getting them sent out soon. I'm gonna make sure to remind Mike throughout the week. And
Yeah,
we'll,
he's probably gonna have to come up here and lick a couple envelopes for me.
yeah, I'll come up here. I'll come up here and lick some
So-
envelopes. We could do that. We'll just knock that out Monday morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Maybe I'll
Friday.
have to, yeah.
Let me know.
I
Yeah,
have
just
to look
get,
at the schedule,
just
but
let,
yeah,
let me know
yeah.
it because I still have a couple of addresses I need to make sure you get to, so we can get those out to the
Okay,
right people.
cool. Yeah, we ought to let's get it done this next week.
And
Let's just get it over with and get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it over with, and then what I'll also do is I'll go back and I'll dig for some other because there's other people that had addresses.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
I'm gonna get Jordan's address and stuff, and so we can get some sent
But-
that way too.
If you guys are around here, like our friendly neighborhood mailman,
Yeah,
you
if you're
wanna-
in the area for
you
sure.
want to come to the live show, hit me up, and I will see if I can't sneak you in the back door or something.
Yeah. Not only that, if you're in the area anywhere in between Dallas and say Houston, San
Cucamonga.
Antonio, there's a triangle that puts you within Waco within 3 hours. If you're in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, if you're within that 3-hour range, we would appreciate anybody that could make the drive to Waco to come check us out. There's other stuff to do in Waco, and if you want suggestions for other stuff to do, we could also pass that along to you so we could help enrich your trip.
Well, the cool
But
thing about that one show is it's going to be us. We're also doing a Bros, Foes, and Heroes.
Yeah,
that
so you
night,
get a whole
and we're
slew.
also doing Life as a Song. So
You get a whole 3 set.
Yeah, you'll do 3. It'll be 3 live shows basically in one. So if you
So
want to
there you
come,
go.
we'll give some dates out hopefully next week. And
And you know what?
we'll
You
get
should
it all
talk
planned out.
to you should talk to Zach, and we should do Bros, Foes, and Heroes into King of the Hill.
Mhm.
If he wants to do that with us,
Mhm.
I think that would be
I'm sure he
cool
would.
because I know you would have to you're doing multiple shows, so
Mhm.
instead of we just do both.
Yeah, no, it'd be
I
good.
think that might be cool.
I think that it's according to who I get for Life as a Song. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about the mayor here in town. Try to get him on stage
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
can. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would be great.
I know you
Dylan
guys
Meeks.
don't necessarily. No, it's
not him anymore?
Jim Jones.
Oh, Jim
No,
Jones.
I don't know. It's Jim
Oh,
something.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's not Jim Jones. That's Casey's dad's name, Jim Jones.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Does he like Kool-Aid?
No,
You never
Aid.
drank
Flavor Aid.
You never drank Flavor Aid at his house as a kid, though.
Oh, shit, right?
Have y'all been friends that long?
Not since we were kids. Since we
Oh.
were in TSTC together, it was TSTI
Oh, in your 20s
at the time.
Still like in your
So
20s?
yeah, it was the 20s, and then we worked in this building together
Oh, wow.
because this is where the T1 or T1 came into town.
yeah.
And under this building, the fiber that would come up the floors, that is the fastest you could get in Waco. And so I ran a internet service provider, and he worked there as well. And we would have to come up here and do work because it was the fastest place in town. Not so anymore. Now our internet's fucked up. So good to see you guys. We will see you again next week.
Next week.
And don't forget to check out Streamers Ear. Swimmer's Ear.
Swimmer's Ear.
And if you're on the live stream, stick around. You'll get to see us do that as well. And I believe that's it. What you got?
Oui, Tanya.
Women Tanya, indeed.
They gave it 1 star. So.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting.
Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.